This is a chance now to see this new offense that they've put together, and they've worked on it. It's really started getting installed in March. Everything through the lens of Lamar Jackson.
There are a lot of skeptics around the league about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense.
Time to prove them wrong.
Time to stay angry.
Action Jackson, we ready for it, baby.
Get ready for what John Harbaugh calls a revolution, a new offense, a new season, a new era, and it all revolves around second-year quarterback Lamar Jackson.
We're going to go out there, we're going to execute, we're going to make plays, because that's what we do. That's what we do.
Gonna score! Hollywood Browns, and the Ravens are on fire.
Not bad for a running back.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Check 45 to Mike. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Whip.
On first down, Dickerson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They do go for it. It's Carr. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Switch it. Check. Slam. Bang. Hurry.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
You got tight. Squeeze.
2nd down and goal. Jackson stepping up, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And as the Ravens push further out in front.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. He's going to go for a big play, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Randy Moss, 70 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for the Ravens. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
58's the mic. 58 goes.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check, 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 check. Back, back. Check. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Check set. Check 3. Let's go.
Here's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Well, 58's the money. Time to go. Night, night.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Ravens.
The MVP frontrunner, Lamar Jackson. You got an issue with that? Come see me. I'm about that. Big trust. Woo woo.
We got a Jackson 5. Lamar with 5 touchdown passes.
LJ MVP. That's all I'm gonna say.